Welcome to the Context Machine. This is episode number 699. I am Bryan Chaffin. Lucky me. Yay me.
Yay you. And I'm so lucky because I'm right here with Bryan Chaffin. Oh, wait, I'm Jeff Gamet. I'm Jeff Gamet.
That does make you lucky. Yeah.
It does make yeah.
Yeah.
And,
right on the other side of the glass. Yeah. Hey, Jeff.
Yep. Oh, hey, Bryan. Hey. Yeah. Like your hoodie today.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Looking sharp as always.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. Hey, everyone, you can check us out on our online home, contextmachine.io.
Yes. And special shout out to Network Solutions, who I hope rots in hell. You can also use contextmachine.io to reach out to us, or you can find us on Mastodon at Context Machine or on Blue Sky at contextmachine.bsky.social.
Yes. Also, exciting news. Bryan, our sponsor today is Copilot Money.
Oh, that's good. Fantastic. And we're going to tell you more about them later in the show. All right.
Sweet.
We actually have a couple pieces of Apple news, I suppose, that I felt like we could chew on.
Yeah, I like apples. They're tasty.
Are they? Apple juice, yes. Applesauce, yes. Apples, though, are they?
Yes.
No, they're just awful, man. They're just the texture is Well,
stop eating Macintosh apples. They're mealy and they have a weird texture.
I've never encountered an apple that I like if it hasn't been juiced or sauced. I like apple flavor as long as it's not in apple form. That's all I'm saying.
Sometimes it's like I didn't even know you.
All right, that's.
I love apples.
That's fair. Every time, Stephen Colbert in his Colbert questionnaire, he's got his apples or oranges. That's one of his questions, and I always go yeah when someone says oranges because I hate apples.
Wow.
Yeah.
I gotta go. Bye.
Right. So Apple has announced a brand new product called AirTags. AirTag.
Yes. Yeah. Second generation of AirTag. Looks like
AirTag.
Called AirTag.
Yes.
Yeah. So second generation, just like the first, but a little bit louder and a little bit longer range. I was really trying to work that into the Henry VIII lyrics thing.
And I did not offer you a lifeline or any succor.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So you're welcome.
You know what this means? Next time we're together, we're having apples. Fresh apples.
Well, you can serve them and I will cheer you on behind suppressing my own gag reflex. Anyway, the AirTag.
What is wrong with us?
The AirTag, they're at the same price that they were, $29 for one, $99 for a 4-pack. They have they've got a new wireless chip in them.
Yes. So you have, so you have precision finding, meaning that you have substantially better location finding with the second generation than you did with the first. And the new Bluetooth chip gives you about a 50% increase in range, and it's louder. So the thing though is, while it will work with older iPhones and Apple Watches, the precision part requires newer models.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Yeah, it's like Apple Watch Series 9 and newer, and the Ultra 2. And then I believe it's the iPhone 15 and newer.
Okay.
It might be the 13, but I thought it was the 15.
I feel like that's fine and that the technology didn't exist before those products existed.
Sure. And I agree. So I'm not pointing that out to bag on Apple, just so that everyone knows you need to be prepared for the compatibility issues or the lack of features, depending on what model you have.
But they work in a very similar fashion to the original AirTags on older devices.
Oh yeah, they work just the same on the older ones, but they'll be louder.
Just because they have a larger speaker. We didn't specify why they're louder.
Because they have more sound.
They've got more speaker. More speaker equals more sound. So anyway, yeah, that's exciting. I'm not going to rush out to replace my AirTags, but this seems like a fine advancement.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and there's better compatibility with Android now too.
Are they the same size?
They look exactly the same.
Okay.
On the outside.
Right, of course. Okay, and then the other bit of news is that Apple has bought an Israeli
AI
company called Q.ai, and this is from this is headed by the same guy that did PrimeSense, which is the company that once Apple acquired it, is how they moved from the fingerprint sensors to Face ID.
Touch ID to Face ID.
Yeah, yep. Touch ID to Face ID. So this guy apparently knows something about faces.
I feel like his business model is, what can I design that Apple will buy from me?
Right.
And I'm not bagging on him, because you make a lot of money doing that.
Right. And he will be joining Apple again. And I'm sure in a couple of years he will leave and start something new. That would be my guess.
And then Apple will buy it.
And then Apple will probably buy it. Yeah. So this is a company that they, according to Reuters, who broke this news, Q.ai last year filed a patent application to use, quote, facial skin micro movements, unquote, to detect words mouthed or spoken, identify a person, and assess their emotions, heart rate, respiration rate, and other indicators. That is fascinating to me.
It is. And I mean, super cool and a little crazy too.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, like, one of the big things in science fiction has been the idea of bone induction. Like there's a term, and I'm not thinking of it, but it's basically the ability to subvocalize and have that picked up by, whatever sci-fi tech is picking up the things, so that basically people can talk without actually saying anything. Right.
Mm-hmm.
This is that taken to a whole nother level, I think.
Yeah, it is. And the way there's a couple ways that I see this used responsibly, and I'd like to think that Apple's a company that would use this technology responsibly.
Sure, let's go with that.
Yeah, it's I gotta have hope in something at this point. But yeah, so I'm thinking accessibility, because you could use this. Say you have a mobility issues. You could use facial tracking, like this micro movement facial tracking, to control your devices. But then you could also use it as a way to translate what someone is saying. Like if you're in a situation where you can't actually hear them because of the environment, or you have limited hearing or no hearing, then this can be like your lip reader. And I just thought of a new idea. What about people that have issues reading emotions and reactions from other people, so they're not sure?
Right.
Have this give you a little heads up display and say, Bryan is acting irritated or Bryan is acting happy, so that you know how to read their reactions.
Right. And that would certainly be used by anyone and everyone, by the way.
I would want to use it all the time, even though I think I'm pretty good at reading someone's body language. It'd be nice to have something that can help out. I would never, ever want to rely on something like this as a lie detector. Also, current lie detector technology is snake oil bunk. So I'm not into lie detector stuff at all. The other place I see this being cool and useful would be put it in a Vision Pro and have it reading all of your facial movements. So when it's drawing your avatar, like in a group chat, it's much more realistic.
Yeah.
And is mimicking your facial movements much more accurately.
Okay. But guess what? Do you remember that story about Apple doing the humane thing? The wearable cameras?
Yeah.
I feel like this would play right in with that stuff.
Yeah, I could see this fitting in with that very nicely. Yeah.
So
yeah,
I find this company's patent at the very least. So what we don't know is we don't know if Apple bought this company for that patent, which I could see happening, or if they wanted the technology that patent was driving. And that's probably the case. Yeah, that's probably the case. But the reality is that Apple could. I feel like someone could make the case. What am I trying to say? That either is the case. Either or.
Yeah.
Either or and.
Yep. You can make a case for each of those. I'm going to go with the and case.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. So I look forward to seeing what comes out of this at the very least.
Yeah,
it's it's an interesting move, and it's not an LLM move. This is a machine learning move.
Yeah, I agree. This is not LLM. That's not what this technology is for, anyhow.
Yeah,
based on what on my understanding.
Yeah, 100%. All right, I feel like I should take the opportunity to talk about Copilot Money.
I would love that. Yes, please.
All right. Well, Copilot Money is the money tracking app designed to make your money feel clear, calm, and fully yours. It brings all your accounts, spending, savings goals, and investments into one beautifully designed place, powered by smart automation and built with privacy at the center. Copilot Money is available on iOS, iPad, Mac, and now the web. Okay, for one thing, you get all of your accounts in one place. You get AI-powered spending categorization. You get clear, easy-to-understand views on spending. You can see all of your subscriptions and upcoming recurrings in one place. That lets you stay ahead of renewals. You can set and track savings goals with clarity and start the new year with purpose. It has easy, fast, and streamlined setup. You can track your budgets, savings goals, and net worth seamlessly. It's they're set up from a privacy first standpoint. They never sell your data. I'll say that again. They're privacy first. They never sell your data. Now there are native apps across all platforms. That includes iOS, iPadOS, the Mac, and the web. That's probably why Apple has been really heaping this company with lots of rewards and accolades. It was the App Store Awards Editor's Choice. It was the App Store Design Awards 2024 finalist, App Store Awards 2023 finalist, you can get 2 months free with code CONTEXT. And that lets you start the new year with clarity. Your money beautifully organized now across every device. You can visit try.copilot.money/context. That's try.copilot.money/context. And we appreciate them sponsoring us.
Yes, we do. Thank you.
Okay, I wanted to talk about your hearing, your ear horn. So anyway, the thing is that Jeff got a hearing test, and we were sitting here talking about it before we started recording, and I realized that this conversation might well be useful to our listeners, to you folks. So yeah, let's talk about it.
All right. So the quick background for the discussion, and I'll start with, at no point is this a oh boo-hoo Jeff sort of thing. This is about, hey, there's these interesting things out there, and they're things we can all take advantage of. So that's what it is. Anyhow, started having tinnitus problems last summer. And
tinnitus is when you have a persistent ringing at a particular frequency.
Yeah. For some people, it's like a whooshing sound or whatever. Mine is a very high pitch tone. It sounds like it's coming from an electronic device somewhere. And so it's been persistent, and there've been times where it's a little louder, but then went back down. And so I got scheduled for an audiology test, and that took a while. So just had that a couple days ago. And to cut to the chase, I have some permanent high frequency hearing loss that is more than you would expect for someone my age. And it's probably at least partially a genetic thing. And it may get worse. It will probably get worse. I mean, come on, let's be real here. And eventually I will probably need hearing aids, but also keep in mind, as we age, a lot of people need hearing aids anyhow. So I don't think that I'm in a situation where I'm looking at something that becomes a major problem. It's just, I'm now more aware of things that I can be doing to compensate for a hearing loss that I now have. And so that's where we are, Brian.
Okay. And what were we talking about when I said, let's talk about this?
What we were talking about, how I went from, I will never buy AirPods Pro again because of the way Apple burned me on the defective original AirPods Pro, to, I guess, whenever I get around to replacing my current iPhone, I will budget for AirPods Pro 3 at the same time so that I can take advantage of the incredibly useful hearing assist features that come with the new AirPods.
I accept your apology.
Oh, there's no apology here. This is just, well, that's the world I live in now, sort of thing.
That's fair.
But you're welcome. I mean, sure.
So, okay, I really did have something. There was something.
So, Brian, how about if I tell you some of the things that I was already doing to compensate that the audiologist told me I could be doing, and then I'm like, oh, hey, I'm already ahead of the game on that. And one of the things, and this all falls in the category of masking to some degree, and people with tinnitus and various hearing loss issues know what masking means. It's how you try and cover up the sound so it's not as noticeable or distracting. And so it's like classical music. For a lot of people, that works. Jazz. And I listen to classical and jazz, and it turns out that ambient music works really well for me. The trick is no lyrics in whatever I'm playing, So those have been really helpful. Having background, like low-level background, ambient sound, like when you're in a coffee shop sort of thing, where the sound is like really broken up and not consistent.
Right.
And I've been using a tool for that for years, like all the way back when it first came out as an app, and it's called Coffitivity, but there's a lot of them out there. And there's an app that you can get called Calm, and there's a bunch of apps like that. I'm just calling out that one because it's the one that I have on my phone.
Yeah,
where you can get like background noise, nature sounds. The one that I use when I'm traveling and sleeping in a hotel room, I found a one that it's all tones that's put together like music without a melody, but all the tones are in a range that sound really good to me, help mask the tinnitus, and are supposedly good for helping you sleep anyhow. So those are just a few of the things that I'm doing right now.
One thing that I've been doing is I've got a HomePod next to on my nightstand, and I've been playing brown noise for deep sleep by Sleep Therapy, and then I'll put it on repeat, and I'll play that through the night. So doesn't require an app, because I'm getting it through my Apple Music subscription. And I'm sure that there are lots of other background sound recordings that are on Apple Music. So you don't even necessarily have to get an app to do this sort of thing.
That's true. Yes. HomePod Mini on my nightstand. When I go to bed, I have it play. It's ridiculous. It's an hour-long track that, excuse me, some guy put together, and it's like a Starship engine rumble. And I don't care that that's what it is. It just happens to be this lower pitch that has a little bit of rumble in it, so it's not a constant tone. And that's what I play. Yeah, I just have it looping.
Yeah. Yeah, I need the brown noise because I've got trains and bells and things that are going off from across the street, but that would be a good thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So my audiologist said that iPhone and AirPods are a good combo for people that are experiencing diminished hearing, but aren't at a point where hearing aids make sense. And that's because like with AirPods Pro 2 and AirPods Pro 3, you can use them sort of like hearing aids. And one of the things you can do is that thing where you use your iPhone sort of like a microphone and put it closer to someone so that your iPhone is picking up what they're saying and then amplifying it through your AirPods for you. And when you lose the higher frequencies like I have, you tend to have more difficulty picking out individual conversations in a large mix of conversations. Like if you're, say, in a restaurant, a busy restaurant, and a bunch of people are talking.
Right. So I mean, are you
AirPods.
Are you at the point where things sound like, a Charlie Brown adult?
Oh no.
Okay.
No. Although I have always imagined that's how you talk to me ever since the first time we met.
Yeah, that's fair.
That checks out.
That's totally fair. So how does it? How is your current hearing situation affecting like your active podcasting? Your core.
It's not a problem there. This is one of the places where having been lucky enough over the years to have been able to test a lot of really good equipment has paid off. Excuse me, because I have I have really nice Westone in-ear monitors, and so they do an excellent job of accurate sound reproduction. So it's not like boosting the bass or kicking up the treble or something like that. So when I'm recording, sure, like right now, I hear the tone in my ears, but it's not something that's impeding my ability to do a show.
Are you sure you don't have a jerk for a podcasting partner who is piping in a particular tone through the magic of audio hijack just to mess with you? Is that not possible?
That is absolutely a real possibility. And you know what? Screw you. I can't believe you've been doing this to me. What I want to know is, how are you managing to get that sound to come through my HomePods so that it sounds like it's me and not you screwing with me?
Yeah, that's...
oh my God, I can't believe I didn't realize it before now.
Yeah,
but it's so obvious.
That's a trade secret. That's a trade secret. Well, yeah. I am glad, on a serious note, that you finally got your hearing test, and I'm glad that it wasn't more serious. But I'm sorry that you're having any issues at all.
Well, thank you. It would be great to not have issues, but compared to what a lot of people deal with, this is at the really low end of problems people can have, and this is something that's absolutely manageable, and I think it's a safe bet just because so many people do end up needing hearing aids as they get older. At some point, I'll have hearing aids, and we have amazing technology there, and we have listeners that are using amazing hearing aids. I bet that Terry is listening right now, and he's like, yes, and I've told you about my hearing aids, and yes, you have. So when the day comes, somewhere down the road where it's time for me to look at hearing aids, then I have resources out there that I can reach out to, and I'll be able to use amazing new technologies to enhance my hearing. It'll be great.
I feel like there's a significant chance that Apple will make continued breakthroughs with AirPods Pro too.
I think that's a safe bet. I wouldn't consider AirPods Pro a replacement for hearing aids. But man, what a great option for people that only occasionally need to have some assistance for compensating.
Yeah.
And that's the place that I see myself in right now. I don't need it all the time, but there are times where, boy, it's going to be really nice to augment my my hearing with the technology that we can just go into a store and buy today.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Well, I think that's our show. What do you think?
I think it's a show, and I think we should give our listeners homework. If you have favorite tracks or types of music or tech gear, whatever that you're using to enhance your hearing, let me know, because I'm now your audience.
Yeah, and I'm sure I'm not far behind you.
What? You see what I did there?
I do see what you did there. And that is this week's Context Machine. If you have anything to comment on, add, or question, you can write us at contextmachinepodcast@gmail.com. Our bandwidth is provided by CashFly. The bass is by Dr. Boom, recorded just for this show. And yeah, that's our show. What's your name? Jeff.
I thought my name was the other guy. Well, I'm Bryan Chaffin, and I'm the other guy.
Yeah, whatever. Something.
Hey, everyone, go check out Copilot Money, and thank you, Copilot Money, for being our sponsor.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much.